Okay, we'll send it like this. We've got it. We found it. Alright. The new set came out. We're playing Tannuk Memorial Ensign. Kind of a cool card. It is Tatyova, or is it Tamio? No, Tatyova for red instead of blue. The damage is kind of important, maybe. It could be more important if I run more cards that care about that, but there's not a lot. But ideally, we just want to draw cards with it, and it's pretty easy to do that. So this is very similar to Svella, which I also really like Svella. The problem with new commanders is they're queued into nonsense. I don't think we're going to get the Svella bracket. We're going to get like the VV bracket, which is a nightmare. But we'll see. There are a few new cards, quite a few new cards. A lot of the red cards from the new set care about artifacts, and this card specifically doesn't really care about artifacts, so I'm not really running a lot of new cards in the red side. There's a really interesting rampant growth, or naturalize. I just wish it wasn't rampant growth, but you can blow something up, and then it becomes a rampant growth if you blew up an artifact that cared about the casting cost. Seems kind of cool. I like it. The, what is it? Oh, this thing. So there's a few cards. This is 104, because I wanted to talk about a few things. One of them was this, which is the same as this. So this is Wayfarer's Bauble, but it's in green. You gain 2 life. I think this is probably worse than Wayfarer's Bauble, because Bauble goes in all decks, not just green. 2 life doesn't matter too much. But I don't think green cares about Wayfarer's Bauble, so I'm not going to run this. But I just wanted it in here to let people know it exists, and Wayfarer's Bauble is also not really something green cares about. Another somewhat significant card to this commander is this thing, but it's a mythic. I craft it, or I, not craft it, but I burned all of my currency to get as many things as I could for the new set, and this wasn't in the pile of things I got, so I don't have it. But I don't think you need this. I'm not running Scape Shift. I don't think this is the same as Craterhoof Behemoth. I feel at this mana cost, I would rather play something significantly threatening. With your commander, it does deal a lot of instances of 1 damage, potentially, so there is something there, but I don't think this is necessary, right? I really don't. You also have the chance of whiffing. It doesn't whiff consistently, but it can technically whiff, and then you're left with less lands than you started with, which would be really sad. I'm not playing Cultivator Colossus. You could play that one too. Maybe it's okay, but like, again, without your commander in play, I don't know if this and Cultivator Colossus are great. And you can't 100% guarantee you have this every time you cast those cards. And without your commander, I'm not ecstatic at all about those cards. There was another one, another new one here, Bioengineered Future. This is kind of the same, if not like adjacent to Bristly Bill, and I guess sort of Azusa and that weird cub and Roiling Earth and all the stuff that cares about 1/1 counter landfall nonsense, except it happens at a weird time. It also really wants you to play multiple creatures maybe in the same turn. It costs 3 mana instead of 2, so I don't really like this. I know it comes with a rampant growth, but you don't get it until you invest 5 mana. I'm just not sold on this card for this deck. If I was like a smaller deck, or I ran the Bristly Bill package with the landfall stuff, which honestly does make sense in a deck like this, this feels more appealing, but I'm not, so I'm not going to run that. So Godo works in most red strategies, I think, at this point. The Gamble Helm of the Host Godo package I'm just a fan of, and if you're red-green ramp, you might as well give yourself the opportunity to do as such. Rampant growth for days, ramp for days, and big stuff to do. I don't know, did I even say what this did? Did I get ahead of myself? I might have got ahead of myself. Whenever a land enters, it deals 1 damage. If it's the second time, you draw. I don't even know if I said that. I just said Tatyova at home and left it at that. We're running all the fetch lands, including the bad ones. So we can essentially draw a card. This is definitely not the same as Tatyova, but if you can get to that card draw, you're happy, I suppose. Oh, right. Someone in chat just said that. We absolutely want Mythweaver Pock. I completely forgot it existed. Oh, you know what? We also probably do want at least Tireless Provisioner. Maybe not like Lotus Cobra and stuff for now, but we do at least want those, so... What do we take? Oh, this is another new card. I kind of like this. Playing lands and casting spells is the entire backbone of Magic the Gathering, so you can look at this as drawing 2 cards a turn. Sometimes vastly more than that. Right? It locks your health at 13 in Historic Brawl. Not 10, like normal formats. But I'm willing to try it. I still Explorer. Playing lands out of your graveyard has value to me. So we're playing all that kind of bajanka-jank. But I have to take 2 cards out now. And then we'll send it. And see what happens. New cards. No! I misclicked. I clicked both too quickly. I skipped past it. It's not a legendary? I'm actually having a meltdown. I'm literally having a meltdown. I forgot to attack. I'm in shambles. I'm throwing. I'm just throwing. What is happening? I'm literally Emrakuling the Promise Ending myself. Turn 1 birds gives us, I don't have Stomping Ground. I don't... Oh my god. I'm not doing this on purpose. I guess I need a drink. I don't know. I just threw 3 games in a row. Threw them. Totally threw them. 3 games in a row. Looks like it is Fatal Push? Yeah, it looks like my opponent has Fatal Push. Yeah. Because it can't be cut down. It's not Dark Ritual, it's Fatal Push. It is Fatal Push. I'm gonna get rid of Azusa because my hand looks the way that it does. So... Oh, I guess I'm also getting rid of Lightning Bolt? Can't say I really care about that, sure. Clothis is extremely good against this deck, so I will cast it. As much as I would like to crack this to have a double landfall, I'm gonna do this. Drawing a land would be massive, though. I will eat Kroxa itself. Eat Kroxa itself. Pull it out of the graveyard. I drew probably the best card possible. My opponent either has Shock or Lightning Bolt. Most likely Lightning Bolt. Oh, Okay, sure, sure. This makes the fatal push idea maybe not what's going on. We'll see. Colossus will probably win from here on its own. They can't really gain life, and this is unstoppable. There's like no card in black and red that stops an indestructible enchantment. I'll get another red source. Yeah. I think my opponent's screwed, though. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Alright, we're locked in. We're locked in. We're relocked. Is this just, like, worse than Tifa, chat? Should I just play Tifa? Am I being punished for playing new cards that are exciting? Should I just play Tifa? Should I just play Tifa? This is literally Tifa, but worse, I feel. I'm afraid so. Rampant growth too strong. Rampant growth too strong. My opponent thought they were on the play. No, 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 no. Let's play that one. Yeah. No reason to Amber. Oh, I can draw my opponent's turn. I can actually crack this on my opponent's turn here. Oh, that's insane. This is so stupid. This card is just absolutely gross. They didn't... Well, they can't ninjutsu. They can't ninjutsu. I don't have anything to go with this, so I'll pin it. New card! New card! We did it! New card! We did it! New card. Oh, I love it. This is what we set out to do. This is what we set out to do. This is like this is a gamer moment. This is a gamer moment. Probably no attacks. Yeah, no attacks. No attacks. Priest cat oven combo? Huh? Oh, you're referring to Tifa. Oh, I see. I see. I don't. I'm so disjointed from like the that side of things. The weebery eludes me. I'll say that. Wait, where is Twiz? It's not lethal damage with Scape Shift, but it is close. Let's see if we get 2 damage in. I will trade with my opponent's cards. Recasting my commander is easy. I can also just cast Pock and not care about anything, but we're going to swing. Alright. Now is it lethal? Now is it lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not lethal. It's not lethal. It's not lethal. Okay. Not lethal. Close. Super close. Not lethal though. No, it's not. No, I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana. I don't have mana. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? I forgot about Mox Amber. I forgot about Mox Amber. That might have actually been lethal. That might have been lethal. Okay. Okay, okay, alright, alright, okay, alright. I have to play that. This might... It's kind of sad to think, but this still doesn't stop Vivi, and I probably still lose. Four, 5. Okay, not enough. So we cast that then. Tragic. Blightsteel Colossus? What? Okay. Oh look, it's a Mox with Vivi. No way. I think they have Subtlety? My opponent has Subtlety here. Yeah, they have Subtlety. Primeval Titan does win this game, but I guess it's in play. Yeah, it looks like it's Subtlety. That's my guess. It's not Fury. Oh, I lost all the mountains in my deck. Again, it probably doesn't matter. My opponent untapped with the VV twice. I don't think it matters what I do or don't do. Your girlfriend's cheating on you with the best mystics in the set? Damn. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Cast it twice. Oh, it was packed in negation. Okay. Okay, my opponent is actually down to 1 card. Big and true. Alright, they're down to 1 card. I mean, this is the best I can ask for, I think. It's not subtlety anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Am I gonna win this? Am I winning? Oh! We won. We won against Vivi that untapped with Vivi technically 3 times. I'm gonna play my commander turn 2 here. Disrupts my opponent's turn 2 in a way they probably don't want it to, so I'll do that. Okay, they don't even have a black source. Play that. I don't know if I cavern on my... I probably do cavern on my opponent's turn. Yeah. I probably do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3. Oh, look at the damage. Look at the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upkeep? Beginning of your upkeep. Okay. I'm always playing a land with versioning. Always doing that. I'm gonna hold the mountain as long as possible. Hornet Queen, okay. Do that. And no mocks, no attack. Alright, I mean, my opponent has play. I didn't just straight up win. I don't like damage doublers for the pings. That's that's not what Historic's about. I'm sure it wins some games, but opponent kills the commander. I don't really agree with this. I think I'm always killing something that's temporary. Very strange. Yeah, I'm killing anything that's not my commander there, honestly. Just pass. No, I guess I'll go 2. A little bit of a surprising double block. A little bit of a surprising double block. I won't lie to you. Feels like it was a really good card. I don't really care about Crowbar as much, but who knows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I could have cast Ulamog last turn. That might have been better. Might have been better, one would argue. I think we'll be fine, though. We're actually ahead. So we'll see what we can do with it. Lotus cover is still impressively stupid, but looking good. Yep. Yep. There's one forest. One forest. Alright. I think they're dead. I think they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. We got them. What better lethal? What better lethal? What better lethal? The last thing my opponent was expecting. The last thing they were expecting was Godo spam. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I am. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. Yeah. Yes. I think I'm only getting one mountain. Yeah, there's a chance I put in a third mountain again. It's probably alright. I mean, some of the red fetches would like it. It's not breaking anything, really. No, I don't feel pain. No, I haven't felt pain since I was a kid. Play the doubler here to do the thing with stuff. I'd like to draw a card, obviously. Obviously. Yeah, keep the mountain. Yeah, we're gonna want a third mountain for sure, because I keep dodging it, and there's no reason to. It's unnecessary. I'm gonna want the third mountain. Maybe 4, but I think 3 is okay with a deck like this. I do like my... this commander is actually kind of cool. The damage instead of life gain with Tatyova's... There's play to that. There's play to that. That's kind of interesting. I like it. We just recast it. Found a fetch land, so... I will... there are double red things. I'm gonna force myself to get the red source. I'm gonna force myself. You could kill my commander all day. You got it. You can keep doing that. Let's get rid of those two. Okay. The landfall red card? I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it. It's not Experimental Frenzy. It's the weird Experimental Frenzy. This is 10 mana, right? 6 plus 4? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so close. 3 with this? Yeah, we can do it in 2 turns without the birds. We can do it in 2 turns without the birds. One is dodge defense. Sure, sure. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play this first because it doesn't matter, and I want it in play. So we do World Stills for 3. Nice. Yeah, Valakut Exploration. That's it. That's it. Correcto. I think we Goto next turn. I'm not gonna lie. Every time Goto wins, life is great. Hey, the first time look at that. The first time I play against this, it did the one thing I was talking about that it could do, which is Gitrog crewing it in 2 turns. That's kind of funny. Gitrog is like the... Oh! No, you have to take Emrakul. You have to take Emrakul. You have to take it. Take it. Goto's useless. It doesn't do anything. Goto's useless. Goto's is bad, please! No! 9, 10, 11. Ah, I can't cast it. Alright. Dang it! How dare you know? Whatever, Tommy. Actually toxic. Beyond toxic. Dang it. Dang it. Ugh. Alright. They still can't do much with the Kami in play. They still can't do much with this here. Not Kami, I said Kami. With the Defense of the Heart, not Kami. You can't station and still win. Yeah. So you have to deal with Defense. You have to deal with defense. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can't play a creature. Can't play a creature. Can't play a creature. Yep. Can't do it. Unless you blow up defense. No, you can't station. Okay. Well, that gets sacked. That gets sacked. Doesn't count. No, you can't station. How are you stopping all this? Okay, sure. Station with one. Yep. Yep. Okay. Nope, can't target it. Can't target it. Can't target it. Can't target Emrakul. Oh hey, Sanction Team, how are you doing? Chat, I'm blowing this up because that's hilarious. Naturalizing my opponent's commander is just so funny to me. Yeah, we'll play this. We'll play it. There's not a lot of reasons not to. I'll just play it. Not enough. Not enough. Dead in the air. You must respond. You must do something. Unless it interacts with this, I can't imagine it matters. A lot of fetch lands going really low. This does deal 1 damage each time. They can put yourselves to 3. What do you mean? What 2? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, stations reset. It's a really uphill battle, I'll say that. They do go to 3. Why is this? I have Lightning Bolt as a top deck now. They go to 1. Now my commander's just lethal. You played that in the wrong order. You should have played that first. Okay. Ancient Tomb? I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. I don't own that card. There is no Ancient Tomb in Ball Sing Se. No, my opponent should play it out. I mean, they're dead, but you should still play your turn out like that. It's good practice, right? It's just good to practice. And it's also good to practice. General Spaghetti, sure. Redemption arc? Yeah, for the opponent, who just played Tifa, not me. I was honest. I was the goodest of boys. Yes. Okay, well, I'm winning substantially. Like, very, very, very substantially. Sure, sure. What do you do now, opponent? What do you do now? Yep, bloop. Do the thing with stuff. That actually works, but I think I'll hold on to it for this card. Yes, we will hold on to it for that card. We'll hold on to it. We're so far ahead. We're so far ahead. Mox, Overlord, Ramp. I can wait. I'm not going to crack the Shire Terrace. No real reason. 1 damage isn't worth it. Chrome Mox might be good. Yeah. Sure. Overlord, I think, did its work. You need to crack your fetch lane now. Yep. Doesn't get a tap land. Odd. I'm so far ahead. This is just disgusting. My commander doesn't even really matter anymore because of this card. They have to deal with it. We're locked in at 13 life. I can't imagine they're going to one-shot me from 13. Ooh. Wow, my jaw just cracked. Yow. I don't know if you could hear that. That was nuts. That was the right side, too. Usually the left side. Ow. Here comes Tifa. How dare you? Here. I can just do whatever I want. Oh, hey, it's Tooth and Nail. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. How about you? Oh, hey, it's Craterhoof. How are you doing? We sure played a game. We sure played a game. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. At no point in this game were you in it. There was no point where my opponent was in this game. You know, the worst tell of this game was my opponent didn't have the fancy cultivate art, and nothing beyond that point mattered. Sure. Defense of the Heart is a problem in this matchup. I can lock them under 2 creatures. I think it's still actually better to just play not that and just do this. There are not a lot of tricks in mono green. Wait, this doesn't tap for mana. Opening hand. This doesn't tap for mana. Okay. Sure. Alright. What do you got? It must be cracked in half. Whatever you do must be insane. That kind of constitutes insanity, because Hute Swarm is broken, but we'll see. That does sort of constitute broken. I don't know if I can beat Hute Swarm. I don't know if I can beat Hute Swarm. Okay, wait. Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh. Bro, there's nothing in life more satisfying than Gilgamesh lethal. Like, it doesn't exist. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna swing with everything, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna swing with everything. Oh, yes! Kessig Wolf Run? Yeah. That'll shore up all of her issues. Kessig Wolf Run. That's wild. Yeah, let's do this. Opponent has Mox, apparently. Alright, we're definitely ahead. I like Kessig. I like Kessig. I love it. They're not dead. Are you playing the Mox? Nope. It's a Mox. I'm calling it now. So do that. Poke you. Alright. We beat the scariest cards from the opponent this turn cycle. Like, Scape Shift, I think, is the best thing they could have, and I beat it, so. I will admit, this is probably the second scariest card you could have. It is just beyond disgusting, so. Could still have Scape Shift. It became problematic now because Tyler's Provisioner shouldn't exist. Not Scape Shift. It's really just Scape Shift that I can think of. Okay, they don't have it. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Draw a card, I take 3. Take 2? No, it's just 2. I don't have Underworld Godo with Gamble. I can still Scape Shift. QQ. Green. I think. Oh, okay. No, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're super dead. Super dead. Yeah. All right. Fine. Fine. Am I losing? I think I'm losing. It's hard to tell right now. I think I'm losing. The 0-4 makes me think I'm losing. Yeah. Because of the 0-4, I'm losing. Ah, that 0-4 is just gross here. Planeswalker? Nope. Yeah, I've got, like, just nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can Scape Shift, but, like, what? Yeah, this is bad. I mean, I'm doing damage to them, but I don't know where, like, it... I don't know where we're getting, where we're going. Who knows? Oh, look, it's one of those cards. No way. Okay, so World Soul Saga 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, okay. This makes Scape Shift very threatening. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, Emrakul might just win this. I can beat the Commander Ultimate pretty decisively at this point, though. Let's draw a card. Sort of significant. Get rid of a mountain. Kind of sketchy, but it's what I did. Too late. Do we counter... Oh, you can't counter that. Yeah, Siren Storm Tamer stops this. I can't do that. 4, Scape Shift is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. I think I go for it now. I don't want my opponent to know I have an Eldrazi. I'll name Kavu. Take your medicine. Man, that's insane. I can... No, there's no reason. 2 tapping is irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We win. I think we win. I think we win. I could have named Clown. Oh, wow. That's wild. Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. I could have named Clown. What's spicy water? I'll tell you when you're older. Bruzmiec, Grozmaniezna, Blazbadonyafrin, Krlishnikov, Pripyetroznovistov, Przybidivazna. Da. No, they're LARPing. They're LARPing. There it is. As if you didn't have an answer that took more than 2 seconds. There you go. This is not a forest. I do not have my commander next turn, which is a bit tragic. I don't have much next turn, because this is not untapped, actually. It's really bad. Okay, I found it. I found it. Das Rota Sursa. Boop. I mean, sure, we can station. I guess we'll station. Oh, my opponent has another answer. Yay, look at that. Infinite answers to all my cards. Stationing this totally matters. It'd be at 5 instead of 0 because that would matter. Okay, well, do it again. Now we'll station and LARP as if it matters. So you know it doesn't. Oh, my opponent has the best card in the game. Cool, 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 cool. Big and true. Let's play... There's only 1 fetch land. I can put a second one in the graveyard. I'm not going to gamble before I do all of the things I aim to do right now. You, 1, 2, yep. And then we World Souls for 2. Oh, more perfect answers? More perfect answers. Love it. Oh, didn't see that coming. Okay, so I can play Godo, but I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're doing this instead. We're doing this instead. Alright. Scape Shift? Was Scape Shift lethal? Oh, did I potato? Did I potato this? I might have potatoed this. Might have potatoed that. No way you answered this, Elvish Mystic. That's what I thought. Alright, so I play this. They have to block with the Ragavan. Do I lead with that? No. I do not. Was Scape Shift lethal there? Someone do math. I hope it wasn't. That would be disappointing. Was it lethal? I don't know. I can't process the math right now, so. Super close to lethal now, though. They need a sweeper. They have to have a sweeper, and they also have to stop my commander with any land off the top. So, we'll see. You need a board wipe, and then I need to not draw a land. Yes! Alright. If Scape Shift was lethal there, I didn't have it in my mind palace. We're done, GG's. I like this, though. So this commander is actually really, really interesting. There are definitely ways where you can play a bunch of deal 1 damage to your opponent with landfall triggers outside of this. There's the card someone just said in chat. There's a few others that just simply deal damage that do not involve swinging at your opponent. And those are kind of cool. I don't hate them. They're nice. I can't fault you for playing them. The problem is you're green. You could just lean into the green side of things and be better than whatever red can even contemplate doing. And same with Tatyova, right? Are you going to blame the Tatyova deck for being about 80 green cards and 20 blue ones? No, green is better than blue in the Tatyova deck. So it's the same here. You can play red cards that deal face damage more aggressively. To me, it makes way more sense to just cast ramp spells and then cast scary things, even if you're a turn slower on average, as opposed to the Gruul aggro deck. It more than makes up for it because the vast majority of your games, the being a turn slower, which is arguably not even true, is just better. I really like the Gilgamesh Godo Helm of the Host thing. Have some food? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was a good stream though. I must admit, as a first commander of the new set, I was a fan of it. It is unfortunate a large chunk of the new cards. Oh yeah, this is terrible. The issue with this, let's say we were an aggro deck, you're not gonna invest 12 points of power here. That didn't just decide to go face. I think it's pretty self fulfilling prophecy, or whatever the term is, that this doesn't involve being aggressive. It also was terrible every time I had it turn 1. I can't recommend it. I got a little tripped up with... Not Ancient Tomb. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I actually got the cards, right? Yeah, we ended up crafting Ancient Tomb and Gemstone Caverns. I ended up getting those. I don't think I started with these, but as I was winning games, I unlocked them because I have the Mastery Pass, and I just cracked packs. Actually, I could get another 2 packs. I just got this, and then I got that. So these are really good. I wasn't sure about Gemstones Caverns. Ancient Tomb is still one of the best, if not the flat-out best card in the entire format. Again, I said at the beginning, I'll say it here, that is not me being dramatic. This might genuinely be, full stop, the best card in the format, period. Better than Mox, better than Mana Drain, better than Dark Ritual. This might just be the best card in the game for the format. But I could be wrong. I'd be surprised if I wasn't. But Ancient Tomb. Gemstone Caverns is wishy-washy. It's only insane half the time, and the other half of the time it's just a colorless land, which fortunately I'm not too upset with. I thought I would be. I played this turn 0 for a game, and then I contemplated for a significant time if this was good enough, and I think it still is. If it's just a colorless card, it's free enough for most decks that I think it's okay here. What I'm thinking about now is not new information. If you play 1v1 EDH, where I think Brawl is banned in 1v1 EDH, not in 1v1 Brawl, but 1v1 EDH, where you have EDH legal cards, I believe this card is actually banned in that format, but I'm not sure. If it isn't banned, I wouldn't be surprised if it was going to be banned soon, with the new Wizards employees paying attention to what this can do. Maybe they backtrack and see the logs of normal EDH, but I don't know. 1v1 EDH, this is disgusting, so I think it would be disgusting here. It's free enough in a lot of decks. It might not be free in 5-color decks. 5-color decks might not even care about Gemstone Caverns, but it is very good. Very, very good. So, other than that, the Godo thing is awesome. If you are red, you might want to just throw that in here. In all red decks, not every red deck is going to think about this, but it is a win condition that bails you out sometimes. Even with Tooth and Nail, I think sometimes Gilgamesh Godo is just right to find with Tooth and Nail. It's really funny. Helm and stuff, like it's just funny. The land reanimator spells were wishy-washy. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but without your commander, reanimating lands is really not that exciting. I always liked to draw, or would have liked to draw 2 cards a turn. So, without my commander in play, playing additional lands a turn more than the first really doesn't feel that exciting. It's still the really scary thing to do, right? Just casting Cultivate without your commander is still fine, because you're still playing green and doing scary green things. So without your commander, it's okay, but you ideally want your commander. It's the same logic with Tatyova, right? If Tatyova likes it, this will probably like it. The red splash, again, if you're not going for the aggressive strategy of like Gruul Spellbreaker, the other red 1 and 2 mana cards that can beat your opponent down aggressively, the red landfall that deals damage to your opponent, actually technically this, and this thing, like you can play these and deal damage to your opponent's face slightly faster, but I really would always lean into the green side of things. I don't know if the green is faster at winning the game, but it will solidify turns 2 to 5 more efficiently so that the game might have been concluded earlier, but your opponent didn't concede and we're just playing it out for formality. But green is just doing everything red wants to do, but better. So I really would lean into that. Someone was talking about Tooth and Nail in the 50th green deck I've played, but I mean, again, if you want to win in this format and you don't know what your pairings will be, fortunately we didn't see Hell Q, I guess, which is ideal. Maybe it's because this is an uncommon, I really don't know, but so is Tatyova, that doesn't say much. This card is good, there's no reason not to play it in a green ramp deck. Right? If green ramp with your green commander that cares about lands is the best thing to do, then, you know, sorry that I did what I thought was the best thing to do with it. You'll have to excuse me. The Eldrazi, I don't know if I talked about it already. I took it out maybe too fast. Are we going to say it again? This was really bad. I thought it was going to do something, but it never did. So this could just be some other kind of threat in your deck in place of this that you actually care to cast instead of casting this just so the next thing is scary. This just really wasn't doing anything. This probably should have been sneak attack, actually. It might have just been better as sneak attack in that slot, to be honest with you. So it just really wasn't really great at all. What else was I not a, like? I did like Gene Pollinator. Yeah, Gene Pollinator. This is okay. With Mox Amber on turn 1 or turn 2, without a legendary, you have something to tap with it, with the Gene Pollinator. You can, I think it's any permanent. It is any permanent, so you can technically tap Utopia Sprawl, which is insane. You could also probably play Strike It Rich and tap the treasure token without cracking the treasure token. So this isn't quite the next 1-mana dork that goes in every single green deck ever, but it is something to think about, right? I don't have all the ideas on day one as to explain to you why this is auto-including green. When I think of more cards, I'm sure we'll come to that point. But people are already kind of sleeping on Molt Tender. I don't really see Molt Tender in really any deck. I don't think I've ever seen Molt Tender from an opponent. If I have, I don't remember. Molt Tender is a 1-mana dork that goes in all green decks, even mono green ones. You should be playing this card. So that is one. And people aren't going to think about that until they try it. And apparently there's not a lot of people just trying this card. But you should play this card. It is Llanowar Elves. It is Llanowar Elves. It is another Llanowar Elves. It is basically equivalent. Maybe 95%. This could be the next one, but no one's going to know that unless you try. I was sitting here trying it, and every time I cast it, I wasn't disappointed. So this might be another one. It might be another one. At the very worst, you can pitch it to Chromox. Or I guess now Gemstone Caverns as well, right? Yeah, you could do that as well. So I don't know. I think this is actually good. And I still believe that Gilded Goose is not worth it. You should probably play like Strike It Rich or something first. Gilded Goose has still kind of disappointed me. I don't like that one that much. But I see Gilded Goose all over the place. But I don't see Molt Tender. It's kind of funny. Other than that, the stereotypical green ramp stuff was fine. I didn't hate it here. Ice Till Explorer was a bit slow to accomplish what it's trying to do. But the game I did play it felt fine. This is a commander that would probably like Tifa. I was not running Tifa, but you probably could just run Tifa. Same with Bristly Bill, same with all of the 1/1 counter landfall cards, which we were talking about a second ago. I think I brought up this exact chunk of cards not too long ago as well. But yeah, all of these are viable, right? You can be the Gruul aggro variant and run these. You can be this exact variant and still probably run all of these. I like all of them. I didn't play with Mossborn Hydra, but I did add it for the sake of adding it here at the end. But yeah, these 5 cards, you can put them in. Absolutely. What you take out, That's up to you. But for the new cards, I mean, I like this. I only got to play it once. It did draw like 10 cards when I played it. I don't know if it won me the game, but it gave me the card advantage that Harmonize could have just given me up front for a cheaper mana cost, right? Like, you have to play it and then ideally get to your next turn to do anything seriously significant with it, because it does cost 7. It has to be better than casting something that also costs 7. Like, what is it? Vaultborn Tyrant might just be better. You know, it's a creature. It threatens your opponent's face. It gains life. It draws cards. It draws continuous cards if you have things that care about it. This is the easiest thing in the game to continuously draw cards with. So, I don't know. You know, it's a new card, but if you don't have a mythic for it, I wouldn't say it's one of the must-craft things. Ancient Tomb is definitely the first thing you craft, and then maybe Gemstone Cavern. But it wasn't necessary. But other than that, I think that's really about it. Reanimating Lands, I already talked about that. Yeah, it's amazing when this is in play. If it's not, it's still just decent. And the Atali maybe might be a bit weak. Atali was, and still kind of is, one of the go-to commanders for people who don't want to think about anything. They just play Atali, cast ramp spells, cast Atali. If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, congratulations. You win instead, and then they move on. So this is a very just cast the glowing card in your hand kind of commander. I don't really know if I like it that much. The poisonous side of it is very scary, but it does have a tendency of flipping into a weak card from my side. Any X spell with Atali is kind of lame, right? I do have an X spell here, and then I have some sort of significant do-nothings in my deck that could flip. Like, if I get Elvish Mystic with Atali, sure, you ramped, but you would rather get anything else. If your opponent has Counterspell, you just steal their Counterspell, and you also didn't get anything on that side. So there's a lot of bad reasons to just play this, and it could just be something else. But if you like red-green big stuff, it at least flips into something scary, and sometimes it actually does hit something significant. It is still just value, and value is significant. So, but yeah, all in all, I'm a fan of this. I liked what it's doing. I would say I like it more than Sfella. It has more lines than Sfella does, right? It has more lines than this card. I like what this card is doing. I'm a fan of it, but it is very slow to accomplish anything, and I think this might just be better. Without the, like, this gives you something to do, but this doesn't need you to invest mana on it over and over, and you can just do what it wants you to do extremely easy, because Landfall is extremely easy to trigger. So I think I like it more than Sfella. If this winds up being a low bracket commander, then it could just outright replace the Sfella slot in that low bracket. So yeah, that's my take on this. Big fan of it. I liked what it was doing. Mono green ramp is obviously just one of the best things to do in the format, and this lets you get away with a litany of different things that care about playing lands that is not inherently Tatyova or Omnath, which is the rug version. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Is it better than Omnath or Tatyova? It completely depends where it is bracketed. If it's bracketed low, it probably is better than them. Like, full stop, probably better, because it's doing something close enough that makes it so that your opponents are weaker, but you're playing something that isn't significantly weaker than Tatyova or Omnath, that it makes you just stronger in general, as opposed to if you're playing against Tatyova and Omnath all day. No, this is not better than those, if those are your matchups. But if they're not, it probably is better than them, right? It's the Geist Saint Traft, politically homeless idea, where Geist Saint Traft is too good for bracket 5, bracket 4 and down, so you can't put it in bracket 4 and down. But it is not anywhere good enough for bracket 5, so when you play it against all of the bracket 5 commanders, you lose all of your games. right? It's just completely homeless. It depends where they place this. But the matchups I had, it made me think this is actually really good. So that's cool. I didn't lose or play a lot of games that were decided by turn 2, which this format has a tenacity of doing. It's going to be worse and worse now with Gemstone and Ancient Tomb. It's just going to get worse, where it's like a turn 2, turn 3 format. But today wasn't like that. People have to know these exist, and then they have to craft them, and then they have to play them. So there's a lot of things maybe in the way where we could go a few weeks, if not a couple months, before Ancient Tomb is in every single deck your opponent is playing. That is all I have for you. Let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.